Hello everyone! I've been thinking about doing another thoughts on kind of video for a while now, and I think it's overdue. My perspective on things has changed since the original, so I thought I ought to share it with you. First and frankly, I don't really know much about the animation community as a whole, so I can't really comment there. Mostly I've just sat in a bubble looking to study works on my own. At the least, I've been branching out a bit on Twitter, looking for more animation lovers to connect with, and I ought to do the same here on YouTube. Can't grow and improve all by your lonesome, can you? And when it comes to people who have studied the craft versus those who haven't, both have a voice. Even if you are just the general audience, that doesn't mean you can't talk about it. If a work makes you or doesn't make you feel something, that matters. That's your perspective, and it may change with time and what you learn. That said, I still think reviews in general should be constructive, whether they're negative or positive. Easy as it is to tear something down or shower something with praise, being constructive can help us foster more thoughtful discussions. Now, back when I started this channel, I said I wouldn't pretend to know everything about animation. Well, in my previous Thoughts On video, I broke that promise. I thought I was hot shit for studying animation in college, when in reality, my education barely scratched the surface of how much there is to know about animation. The more I look around and see real animators practicing and discussing the craft, the more I've realized how little I actually know. Because of my limited technical knowledge, I've had to leave a lot up to my intuitions. I was okay with that in the past, but it makes me wonder if I actually know what I'm talking about. I mean, a lot of the stuff I discuss with these animations I watch are things I haven't been extensively schooled on. I want to be someone who is insightful and knowledgeable on animation, not someone who just appears to be. It makes me feel that I've been deceitful to both you and myself. I feel like a fraud. It's gotten to the point where these thoughts have been paralyzing. When I'm writing a review, I often find myself stuck in wondering if I'm just plain wrong on things, even if they're artistic and don't have a right answer. Even though I try my best, it just doesn't feel like enough. Now, I can't let this video end without addressing the elephant in the room, which is let's call it a diatribe on Mr. Enter from the previous Thoughts On video. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I'm sorry. To him and his supporters. I wanted to be a positive force in this community, not one that generates more bad blood. And from what I hear around Twitter, he's much improved in recent years. Good on him. Well, that's just about everything I have to say. I really needed to get this stuff off my chest. If you feel I've missed anything, feel free to say so. Hopefully I'll be seeing you all by the end of the month. Until then, my friends,